Hoy hoy! I bought a Nintendo Switch and I bought a little Zelda case and I like it a lot. Anyway, I just kind of want to talk about the Nintendo Switch, my experiences and how it's been so far and direction I think it's going to go in. I'm going to go ahead and open up the case and pull it out. Yeah, so the Nintendo Switch just came out and it still barely has any titles. Mario Kart and Minecraft just came out. Currently it's about May 15th. Man, I really should know what day it is, but oops, trying to autofocus. Not on the reflection. Man, this is difficult. There's basically nothing in the Nintendo eShop. I'm gonna switch to manual focus. This is crazy. I can go ahead and show you guys what the eShop looks like, but anyway, it's mostly what I've liked about it so far is just the size of it. It's really big. It's a lot bigger than my phone, which is a Galaxy Note 3. I know I'm almost retro because I bought this in 2013. It's old. Everyone tells me to get a new phone, but yeah, it dwarfs the Galaxy Note 3, which is hilarious because it's a portable gaming machine, but it won't fit in your pocket unless you are wearing like size 40 or 45 pants. It'll probably fit. It'll fit in Dickies slacks because those have deep pockets. I know I've stuffed it in my Dickies slacks before and just carried it around, gaming and stuff. You can see I have the Zelda right there. I'm gonna go ahead and log into the Nintendo eShop. I don't want anybody to get my email. I really like the colored Joy-Cons, the red and blue. I like the direction I feel like it's going to go in. I think it's going to be more of a two-player system that you can just pull out and play with somebody, and it's going to be like more of a party game gaming system. It's still probably going to have some hardcore titles, but yeah, one of the main things I really like about portable gaming is I'm in the Nintendo eShop now. I'm gonna try to make sure I get it in focus. Yeah, so you got Minecraft for $30. Disgaea 5's coming out, but that's not it. I realized that I switched off what I was talking about. But what I really like about portable gaming now is since college, I haven't really been able to spend any time in my room. I used to be like a lot more into PCs and PC gaming. I still am, man. I still have an NVIDIA GTX 1080, but it's running with a i7 3570K, which is kind of hilarious. So I definitely do appreciate PC horsepower and being able to game, but I just haven't been able to sit in my room just because I have a girlfriend now and I have like just work and stuff like that, and I don't get to just sit in my room all the time, mostly because either my girlfriend will get bored or I have to go to work. I love like just being able to have like that, you have like that downtime at work, or maybe your girlfriend just doesn't really have anything you guys are doing right now, and you can just pull it out and just start playing it. You don't have to boot up your PC, hook up your Xbox 360 controller, configure it, make sure everything's alright. You can just pull it out, start playing some Zelda Breath of the Wild, exploring stuff, do a couple shrines, and get some more of those spirit orbs. I've done a really poor job of showing the Nintendo eShop. Hazbin Heroes looks like a fun title. There's Metal Slug. That's kind of a classic. I used to play that in arcades all the time. And yeah, it's just gaming on the go has just been a lot more convenient as I've grown up. I know this is probably going to be a system more geared for kids, but man, kids have time to just sit at home and play games without thinking about anything. Whereas once you get older, you gotta like go and do stuff and work at your job and make food with your girlfriend and stuff like that. Watch movies. So yeah, I really think that this is going to be portable gaming is probably something that adults are going to do a lot more. The main thing I'm really excited for with Nintendo Switch is that having on the 3DS XL is just the special editions that are going to come out. I really can't wait for a Pokemon edition. I played like every Pokemon. Yeah, I don't think I've missed a single one. Actually, they're Black, White 2, obviously, and whatever. Ooh, Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum. I haven't played those ones, but I played everything on the 3DS, just not the last games that existed on the Game Boy Advance. I'd like to see a Monster Hunter edition. The Monster Hunter 4 3DS XL edition was awesome. I almost bought a brand new 3DS XL and I already had one just for that edition. I usually buy stuff on Reddit Hardware Swap because it's cheaper and way more available, which is actually where I found this Switch with the Neon Joy-Cons. A lot of people are just... I know GameStop has they have the gray ones in stock right now, but these Neon Joy-Cons aren't there. I purchased it for this with Zelda for about $375, which is a fair price. It's not good, but it's definitely a fair price. If you think about tax and all that, how much would a Switch be? $330 and then $60. Yeah, I would pay about $390 after taxes, assuming you live in a state with sales tax as high as Washington for a Nintendo Switch. So yeah, I got a good deal on mine. It's not great, but it saved like $10-20. But yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and go over some of the specs. It's about 4 inches long and about 9.4 inches wide and 0.55 inches thick. Feels very comfortable. I do want to get something to raise my little analogs right here because I don't even have big hands, but man, my thumbs are just a little bit uncomfortable trying to manipulate analogs at that kind of level. 32 gigabytes of internal storage, custom NVIDIA Tegra processor. It is a multi-touch screen. I almost don't even use it ever. I forgot that it's multi-touch, and I'm sure a lot of people do too. It's got Bluetooth 4.1, wireless ABG and AC. It outputs in 1080p in TV mode and 720p in handheld mode. It actually comes equipped with an accelerometer, gyroscope, and brightness sensor. And I've been able to get about 2.5 hours off the battery, which is kind of off the battery for Zelda. And I don't know about how much for just watching movies because there's no Netflix or anything on it. So literally the only thing I do on it is play Zelda. And I don't even play it in docked mode because I just kind of think it's silly. I bought it to just lay back on the couch and hold it like 5 inches away from my face and just drool over Zelda. Some of the flaws I think are definitely battery life. I really think I could see in the future them coming out with a smaller screen because I think this is what they have in mind is just having this be a 2-player portable handheld console. And that's why you probably have like a 9-inch long screen. No, not screen, but system overall, so you can each play with the Joy-Con and play your little 1-2 switch or whatever. But I could see them coming out with like a single-player edition to conserve battery life, because powering this big of a screen is definitely consuming a lot of battery life. It's got a relatively slow charging time. It takes about 3 hours to go from dead to full. I don't really like waiting that long. I guess I could just play plugged into the wall, but I guess I don't really drive that much anymore or get driven, but I don't know. It's not my fave. It's got a really slow launch. There isn't anything other than Zelda that I want other than Mario Kart and Minecraft. And Minecraft I've already played. I had a server for Minecraft and we all had fun playing Minecraft. It's already been played out for me. I'm still probably gonna buy it once it gets on sale, but I won't buy it anytime soon. Mario Kart looks incredibly fun. It's $60 though, and I'm only willing to pay like $30, and I know it's not going to be $30 anytime soon, so I'm probably going to end up paying $60 for it. It looks fun though. I found it kind of strange that they made like a dedicated screenshot button. One thing I could see. I think they're going to implement live streaming, and that's going to be your stream button so other people can watch. I don't know how good that prediction is, but just making a dedicated screenshot button is just, it's really weird to me. Like, why wouldn't you just make a home and like Y, or plus and minus at the same time, like you see on phones. Phones don't have a dedicated screenshot button. It's just like power and home button. And this is why I think it's probably going to have some live streaming features down the road. It's kind of weird that it doesn't come with a camera. Everything has a camera right now. I know my PlayStation Vita has a camera, and yeah, I just kind of found it strange. It's not necessary. I'm not bummed out that I don't have a camera. I just think that, I mean, they're crammed into everything nowadays, so why not throw a camera in? I honestly, for me, I know it wouldn't make it a better experience, but I know some other people might like a camera or some games that involve a camera. Yeah, I still kind of find that strange. There is pretty much a really big lack of Nintendo's Virtual Console right now. I want to see Nintendo Virtual Console. I want to play old Nintendo games on it. But one thing that I think, I don't know, I'll say one thing it helped me appreciate by not having the Virtual Console is right here. It's my PlayStation Vita. And I'm not like trying to plug in this. Oh man. But this PlayStation Vita, I can put emulators on it and start playing Metroid and stuff like that. I just finished Uncharted and stuff. Let me go back. Emulation. You can go to wallalol.net and just learn how to put all this stuff on. It seriously took me like an hour and a half on a Saturday morning. And I got Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past. I can put like Game Boy Advance, other titles on here. The Vita is definitely, it has actually two cameras on it. It has one in the front right here. Oh man, lighting's not super great. And then one in the back, and a rear touchpad, also a touch screen. I think they would have had a better time not implementing this little rear touchpad. I don't really like using it, and it feels forced when I had to use it when playing Uncharted. Even the touchscreen, honestly, it felt forced when I had to use it. I just kind of liked playing with the regular controls, but I guess I'm a little bit older, and some kids in the younger generation might prefer touch controls. I'm still old school with my button direction pad and analog sticks. I think they're fun. This was actually released 8 years ago too, and has comparable hardware to the Nintendo Switch, and it actually has things the Switch doesn't, like a camera, and there's a 3G model out floating around. 3G is a little bit slow nowadays, but in 2011 it was pretty good. This is less expensive. You could probably find one online for about $120 used. But realistically, you'll still pay for about $200 for a new one, and then like for one with a games library, you'll probably pay around $180. I'm playing Gravity Rush, and my favorite Final Fantasy is remade on it. And then you also have games like God of War on the PlayStation Store that you can just buy and play on your Vita. And some of them are cross-buy. Like there's a sale on God of War right now, and if you purchase it for PS3 for the $3, it's also unlocked on your PlayStation Vita, so you can have it on two platforms. I don't know if it's cross-save, but yeah, I just think that's really cool. I still haven't played the God of War. I'm kind of a patient gamer, man. I'm poor. I can't really afford the $60 games anymore. I can barely afford $30 games. I usually game when there's a Steam sale or a good used game at like Value Village or GameStop that I can purchase. What else is there? It also feels like it has better battery life than the Nintendo Switch. I was playing Uncharted like almost all day. Just whenever I had downtime, I was at a cafe. You can just put it to sleep, and pull it out, and start playing it again. It's almost like it's like I haven't really done that with the Switch because I can't just pull it in and out of my pocket that easily. I usually just put it in my case to protect it a little bit, but It's just so seamless that I can just start playing Uncharted, put it to sleep, turn it back on, and start playing Uncharted. Get back right where I was going. That's how I finished Uncharted in like, man, I started it Thursday and it's Monday, and I finished it Sunday night. So, or actually Sunday morning ish. And that was just on a road trip to my old college town. I don't really want to say where it is because I like to maintain a little bit of privacy online. Yeah, what else is there? Overall, I think the Switch, it's got a lot of potential, and it's probably going to age well like the 3DS did. I know when the 3DS came out, nobody was really excited about it. When the Wii came out, it was similar to the Switch launch, where like people were really excited about it, especially when Super Smash Bros. Came out. And when Super Smash Bros. Comes out for this, people are going to get it. It's going to sell out again, and there's going to be a shortage. I think Nintendo has like this marketing strategy where they estimate demand and then underproduce to create like this surge, and like it'll create this artificial scarcity, and then people will want it more. I think that they've adopted that with the Wii, and then the Wii U was such a failure that they probably tried to do it with Wii U, but it was just not interesting to anybody. I didn't like it at all. The Switch is like a better version of the Wii U to me. I can't wait until Skyrim comes on, because I haven't played that game in probably 3 years, but I think I still have like a level 60 on my PC version, which I also never get to play because I'm never at home. Xenoblade Chronicles 2, that's going to be a lot of fun. If any of you guys played Xenoblade Chronicles for 3DS, let me know if it's a really good game, because I've been on the fence buying it, because man, it's been $40 since it came out new, and I almost never see that game on sale. It's really interesting watching the pricing on that. But yeah, I also want to play Yokai Watch on the 3DS, and I'd like to see Yokai Watch come on the Nintendo Switch. But I'm even more excited because there's a rumor going around about potential for GameCube games being in the store, the virtual store. Man, if they made old Animal Crossing, Metroid Prime, Luigi's Mansion, Mario Sunshine, some Paper Mario, even N64 games, I think Microsoft owns the rights to Banjo-Kazooie, the Rareware part. But yeah, Pokemon games, Pikmin, new Metroid side-scrollers. I guarantee that'll probably come out within 5 years. I'm not saying it's worth picking up just for that now, but it's definitely going to age well like the 3DS did. And then there's going to be some Tales of RPGs, like Tales of Symphonia. I loved playing Tales of Symphonia with my brother on the GameCube. That was a lot of fun. But overall, this is a great system now, or I'll say good now and great later. But I mean, you could sink. I don't know how busy everybody is watching this, but you could sink like all year playing Breath of the Wild, as long as you're not like. When I play games, I try not to look up how to solve things online, because I feel like when I play games, even though it's a waste of time, it's not really a waste of time, but it's not very productive. I think one of the things I can get out of it is just to be better at solving puzzles and doing things on my own without like having guidance, and just trying to figure things out. And I think that's kind of beneficial in some weird, stupid way. I don't know, but it's more satisfying definitely than when somebody else figured it out and tells you how to do it, and you just look it up on Google or something. It's way more satisfying to do it on your own, but it does take way longer. I will admit that I did look up one thing on Breath of the Wild, and it's May, who was missing from Zora's domain, and I looked for her for 3 hours, going down Zora River and then down to Lake Hylia, and I found out she was just on some random stupid small island, and I couldn't see her even when I went down to Lake Hylia. I was going down all the way down on foot and then going up. It was, man, I hated doing that. Anyways, I don't know. I hope this informed some of you guys maybe looking at Nintendo Switch content on YouTube. I hope this video wasn't so awful to listen to, and I hope you didn't mind the annoying sound of my voice. If you like this, I'm probably gonna make more anyway, because I just play games all the time. I'm finished with school and I'm waiting to start my job, so I'm gonna be playing more games at my job too. I play them a lot right now. I should start Gravity Rush on the PS Vita, and I'm about 3/4 through the Breath of the Wild, and I'm trying not to get sidetracked, so I'm gonna end this video right now. Have a good day. Bye bye.